Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Welcome to Amateurs Live. Please welcome Lily and Dave.
Howdy.
Hello, everybody.
What's up?
Hey, you two.
All two of us.
Yeah.
This is great.
How
What a
you
full
doing?
Crowd.
This is great.
Yeah.
Hell
You
yeah,
guys
welcome.
probably have never seen the show, heard the show, know what's going on. Did you wander in? How'd you guys wander in here? Yeah, you.
I like it here. I come here.
You like it here? Just like in that you just came in here. Like, this is your place to come think? Or it sounded like this was like a peaceful place for you.
Yeah.
I like to laugh.
Your place of laugh.
They built the club around him. He was here first, and then he.
That's beautiful.
Cool. And why not the show next door? Because we lost 3 people to the show
Yeah.
next door. You guys didn't know it was going on. Is that why?
This guy's always been in the comedy. This is Will Ferrell's son.
No, but like the other comedy show.
Yeah, there's another one. Don't tell them.
No, it's not
Maybe
good.
they'll
It's
go-
bad over there. It's like stinks.
For this one.
It stinks in
Hell
there.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Yes.
this is all written. This banter
Yeah,
that we have
this is
with
all
you guys.
scripted.
We've
There's a
written it.
teleprompter right behind you. That's true.
Yeah.
And you're already impressed. It's been 2 minutes. Like, you memorized opening riff. Oh. Okay, let's consider this a talking
All right.
boundary
No
now.
wonder they don't like improv. They don't. They're not good at improv. Amazing. Well, if you don't know the show, this is Amateurs Live. Normally,
That's right.
I'm joined by my lovely co-host Spencer Glassman, but she has measles, mumps, rubella, and also AIDS. And no, okay, take that back. bleep that out. She's busy.
You don't want to offend anybody with AIDS, but the measles, mumps, rubella crowd, you're like, yeah, fuck you. You're our fodder.
Who? You're my fodder.
Oh,
Luke,
no.
you're my fodder. So I'm joined here by Dave Luca.
Hello.
He's not a usual, but it is his birthday. I don't even fucking know.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't fucking care.
Thanks, man. What's your name? Ryan. Hell yeah.
we
Thank
don't
you.
ask the other guys.
I didn't say thanks. I didn't say nice name or anything. You just said thanks.
Ryan.
Yeah, and what's your name?
Oh.
Ty.
Oh, Ty.
Hell yeah. You
sleep-
said that like you knew your name was cooler than Ryan's.
He said it like he was sleepy. I'm Ty.
Ty.
He's Ty.
Oh.
We gotta stop talking to him. We gotta stop talking to Ty.
And just
Ty
you.
went on. What's
And
that
what are you
mean?
drinking there? Of course it is.
Oh.
Because the way that you drank it, it was very much like, because you're in the dark, it was very much like, I'm going to kill my wife tonight.
my
The way
God.
you drank was very like, yes, I am tying one on.
And
What? Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have a wife. that guy doesn't have a wife. There's no fucking way. Yeah. Well,
Nice.
if you don't know, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. This is, I think, the most humiliating. This is my boyfriend, Dave.
Yeah.
We are dating.
That's true.
It's really fucking weird and really
weird for her.
awkward. It's weird for me because
Yeah.
I'm really into Ryan. And so
Yeah,
this is gonna
This
be
is the cuck chair of the podcast.
Yeah.
I watch you two riff and I masturbate. Yeah.
But
There is, but you don't want to know. That's not for our mouths.
we talk about dating sometimes.
Sometimes.
And I was curious about, because this is our first birthday together.
It's our first
Yeah,
birthday.
clearly I'm 1 year old. Fuck me. And I've never. So what have you done in the past with other girlfriends? Because they line around the block. These ladies, these damn ladies line about around the block.
They line up around a small block. You don't need a lot of people to line up around a block, by the way. You actually technically need 2, one on each corner of the. You know what I mean?
Sure. If your storefront, if
If you're on a corner storefront.
if your brick and mortar is on the corner,
Yes.
then yeah, you just need 2 people. Sure.
It's weird. I've actually gone through many breakups like right around my birthday because it just happens to be that time of the
Yeah.
winter where it's like, oh, it's starting to warm up.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of everybody.
And they break up with you because your birthday gift list is so long. You're a
Yeah.
Dudley of sorts.
That is
There
true.
was 42 gifts last year.
Yes.
You know that Dudley? Is that his name?
Yes.
Of Harry Potter fame.
There was 39 gift cards to the keg last year. That'll be mine.
Yeah.
Um,
So they gotta end it with you. Financially, they can't go through another birthday with you. It's just not viable.
yeah. There haven't been many great birthdays
Mm-hmm.
with the loved ones. This has already been a good one. It's okay. It's been all right. But it hasn't been much to compete with. Like, I remember right before the pandemic, the last birthday that I had with my ex, her birthday was kind of nearby, but not that nearby. It was like mid-February, but it just worked out that she celebrated her birthday on my birthday, like my actual birthday. It was like
awful.
2.5 weeks after hers. And also she's like, you're not going to invite your weird comedy friends, are you? Because it was when I first started comedy. I was like, can I have one to technically my birthday? It was fucked up.
That's awful.
It was that. And
Did
that
anyone
was
know
fun.
you? You didn't know anyone?
I knew them all, and they thought I was their friend.
Ugh.
Well, next year.
Did she get her own birthday? Go get your own.
Oh, she got hers.
birthday.
She got hers.
Oh, what was the thing you said? Oh, she tied the knot. What did you say?
She tied one up.
Some weird fucking shit. This man speaks in riddles. One of him only tells the truth, and one of them only is dumbass.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then this has happened multiple times. Someone has bought birthday gifts for me, and then we broke up. And then as a last, like, they were like,
Ask for them
also,
back?
here's your birthday
Oh.
gifts. As like a kind of like, see, now you're going to see how thoughtful I
Yeah.
was. And the last person who did that for me gave me tickets to Nickelback in London, Ontario before I owned a car. Like, it was the
Oh.
weirdest gift ever. She's like, and also, I knew how much you love Nickelback, and now you're going to regret breaking up with me.
You're gonna look at. I know you're actually gonna look at this photograph all the way there to London. So.
And every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Oh.
Yeah,
You see?
Because I'm an animal. Just going to a different song.
Biggest fan in the world. I was apparently in the top 1% of 303 fans. You guys remember them?
Yeah.
I don't know how that
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
It's sad for me. We're sad for them.
Yeah. You're
Or
a
both.
2025 303 listener.
Yeah.
You're one of the 303 listeners.
303 days a year, baby. I'm blasting
Yeah,
that.
and the rest are silence
Yeah.
in honor of
Yeah.
303.
I've had a lot of good birthdays. Back to me.
Yeah, back to
me.
you.
I have a Boxing Day birthday, which is
Yeah.
just crazy. Some of my worst birthdays. One birthday, I did get broken up with. I wasn't officially dating them, but they were like, hey, I don't ever want to see your guts again. Different birthday, I sharted in my pants.
And how
I
old
was
was
8
it?
years old. I was young.
You
I
were
was
eight?
young.
Okay.
I was very young. But I wore like a white gown, and I put makeup in my eyebrows. It was like a really not that different from my last birthday. I don't
Yeah, this
So-
sounds like this is just like an average OCAD student's birthday.
Yeah, it was. It seemed like that. It
Yeah.
was like flowy.
Interesting.
So
The,
it is
the,
pretty
the
cool.
shit was flowy, you were saying.
The shit was flowy.
The shit was flowy.
Yeah. It was back when, do you guys remember, oh, this is too graphic. Do you guys remember still when your parents had to wipe your ass?
Yeah, I
When it was
do
like-
remember, which is already a problem.
Yeah, I was too old.
You
were
shouldn't
too-
remember.
No, you were too old for
Yeah.
that.
Dad,
When you had
I'm done.
When you were old enough, that awkward age of you're old enough to go to the bathroom by yourself, but not old enough to finish the bathroom by yourself.
Yeah.
So you had to call them in.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, pal, I'm ready for
Yeah.
you. They hate this.
I remember by the end of it, I was able to text them, hey, Dad, I'm done. Can you come wipe?
You had
With
a
a little gif.
Firefly phone. Remember that? You guys had Fireflies?
No, wait, what's a
You were only
Firefly?
allowed 5 numbers in your phone.
Whoa.
And it was a kid's toy, probably. Pretty much closest to having a. Anyway, we're dating. Anyway, you and me, we're dating.
How about other? Okay, because you brought up like early childhood birthdays. Like, how were the childhood birthdays? Was there any kind of like, like I used to do trampoline camp every year. I did 8 years of like, let's all go jump,
Yeah.
and that was me. That was my birthday for almost a decade.
Yeah.
Did you have like a stable?
I did tramp camp, but in a different regard.
Nice.
That's not true. I thought that was
Calling guys
I
on your
was a s-
Firefly.
I was a slut at the campfire, is what I was. This is a tramp camp. It's like fat camp, but it's for tramps. To
Yes, I like that.
to reform. No, my mom, for a lot of my birthdays, my mom made treasure hunts, which was really cool. And we would all put on our like snowsuits and we go to the treasure hunt. And one time, like my mom drew this nice thing, but there was a guy in my class who was a really good drawer. And I came home and I was like, oh my God, did you get him to draw that for you? Which in my head, that was the biggest compliment. Where she's like, oh, yeah, no, me, a 40-year-old woman drew that, not a 7-year-old boy, but thanks. Anyway, I hate my mom. Anyway, I hate my mom. Hey, fuck that bitch.
What was
for-
the drawing on?
for trying to? It was a pot of gold,
Whoa.
and she did really
And
well.
That's difficult.
Like there was shading with pencil crayons.
Oh my God.
I remember it to this day. It was beautiful.
And that's a lot of That's a lot of circles you have to
Yeah.
draw in the.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One wrong move, it looks like a
like
pot of
shit.
popcorn.
Yeah,
Like, are
exactly.
you fucking kidding me?
That's a low budget birthday.
Yeah. Anyway, do you like dating me and stuff?
I mean, it's fine. It's
fucking
going
do.
all right right
You
now.
fucking fuck with me and
Oh,
stuff.
hey guys, we have some new
Hi,
attendees.
come. No, don't be scared. Don't pay attention.
What's
to them.
up?
Don't pay attention.
Feel
to
free
them.
to sit
Don't pay
down.
attention to
It's
them.
all good.
Don't pay attention to them.
We're just a
I'm
TV.
freaking
Don't
out. I'm
even.
freaking out. I'm
Oh my
freaking out.
God.
With a TV from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory,
Yes.
where
Wait,
you
what
can
was that?
be.
Put yourself into
It's
it.
too much. Kind of. It was just in the first one, and it was the little boy who played the video games. He got zapped in.
Oh yes. Wow, that was like
There's a lot
a
of
crazy
references.
metaphor for
This
like
is-
the modern
it's-
society.
What's so funny is I'm so glad you're here because we have two grown men, adults in the audience, where normally the podcast is, you wouldn't have gotten a single thing. It would have been all gay pussy that, boots the cunts that. But now we have a man.
Do you
on the
guys know
podcast.
cunts down the boots? Or is that the phrase? Pussy down the boots, cunts?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
No, yeah.
You have cunts on your boots. Is that it?
Yeah.
Take your shoes off. You're dragging cunt into the room.
I'm kind of a bootlicker, but only with the gun.
She left no cunt on those. What?
She left no cunt crumbs.
Yeah, she left no cunt crumbs.
Yeah.
She loved those.
Yeah, I love them. Okay, now I want to talk to them. But
Welcome. What
hi
a good way to
guys.
enter.
Who are you? God, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you just.
I don't give a fuck. Don't
You're
tell anyone.
stealing.
Don't give it.
Oh.
No, I don't.
That's really fine. That's really
It's
fun.
really good. It's
and yeah,
party in
whoever's
here.
the rattlesnake in the back, stop making aggressive noises at them.
Yeah.
We're fine. You've doubled the crowd. Please stay.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
it's
great.
wonderful. Take a
Yeah.
look for the whole
Survey
hour.
this. Yeah.
And
We're surveying. Maybe we'll
where
come
they're
back.
when you're in a when you're in a
Surveying
no,
cunt.
no.
No. Sorry.
You're like when you're in
What?
this university class.
Survey. I thought it was survey.
Surveying. That's
Maybe
not.
not.
Right?
Is there another word?
Auditing.
Auditing. There we go.
Surveying. What are you,
And
a
they're
hawk?
gone.
What are you, an eagle? Are they really? No. No. Honestly, don't pay. Honestly, don't pay. No, just stay.
I like that.
You guys don't have to. I don't care.
It's really fun. You're giving us the vibe of you went into the wrong like flea market tent, and you're like, I hate all of these items.
Yeah.
You're like, it's all pretty good. I'm proud of you for this,
Yeah.
and you left. It's fine.
And you can tell no one was in the booth all day, so they're really like,
yeah, exactly.
this. You want to hold
Yes.
this? You want to touch this? No,
Yes.
no, pick it up.
It's all made from my kidney stones.
All right. Do we
That's
bring on
fine.
our first fucking loser?
I
No,
think
they're all winners. Stop. I didn't mean
I
that.
love it. I think it's a great idea.
All right. So we do have some flippin' guests. This is the funnest time of my life. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. You could have taken over. I feel like
Oh yeah.
I'm carrying the relationship. I'm carrying the
Yeah.
show.
And that ain't changing. What?
Okay, everyone.
yeah.
Big round of applause for Dean Hebscher.
Hebscher. Hi, Dean.
Grab
Hey,
him,
gang.
Get that
Dean.
mic. Join in.
Hey gang, how we doing?
Doing
Good.
good.
How are we enjoying the show so
How
far?
are you feeling?
I think it's good.
We love it.
I'm having a great. How are you? You were watching from the sides.
Yeah, that was funny as hell.
That was nice.
I was
yeah.
laughing.
He
man.
was having a
Yeah,
good time.
You guys are making me laugh.
You got a birthday, hun?
Yeah, I got a birthday, November 22nd,
That's a
1995.
good
Ow, ouch,
Good
ouch.
year.
Ooh, yeah.
1995.
1995, man.
That's an
Yeah.
aged bottle
Ooh, yeah.
of lube.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good fuck water right there.
Oh yeah, almost solid.
Yeah.
Oh my
Gelatinous,
god.
you'd say.
Coagulated.
Chewy, yeah.
Jewy?
I said
Only
chewy.
you can say
I
that.
didn't
Only
say
Dean
Jewy.
can say
I said
that.
Jewy, but
Only
I am pretty
Dean can say
Jewy,
that.
so it's
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
I've been-
Chewy lube. That's where I get my
Yeah.
tires.
The
done.
old Jewy birthday, right around Hanukkah. You don't get anything. It sucks. One piece of matzah, you're mad.
No.
You know what I mean? All right.
always just
all
say,
right. Okay. Fellas don't mind it.
The boys are the boys
All right.
are
No,
there.
fellas don't fucking mind it.
Yeah. It's a good damn time.
What
Well,
was I
so-
supposed to bring? A sex story or
You
something?
can talk about relationship stuff. I know that you've been going through something, but we don't have to talk about that either.
Oh, I'm
um,
recently single.
Recently single.
Ah, put it on
Recently.
blast much.
Whatever.
Just kidding.
That girl will never set foot down here ever again.
No.
It's okay.
She's never going. Unlike
No,
this guy. This is
no.
that guy's spot. This
No,
is
no.
that chair.
Oh yeah, I would.
It's
I
his.
would love a world if that girl was like, I just like coming here. That did not
It's
ever
just where I
happen. She was like,
like.
Are you doing a fucking show there
Yeah.
again? I'd be like, I'll meet up with you later. Sorry.
Do I have to come?
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that the- have you dated comics before?
I've never dated a comedian.
That's
Never.
wild.
I've never because, I mean, it looks. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
no,
shouldn't look at
please.
you when I say this.
It looks
doesn't
fat.
look. It doesn't
What?
look that awesome. It doesn't
fair.
Because
really.
it looks like a chubby guy with a good.
Yeah, exactly.
And it looks like that for all of us.
It looks like a
does.
chick downgraded.
It looks like a Boy Scout who's just there for the cookies.
It looks like it's personality based, which is what it should be.
Yeah, yeah. Men should not have to put in work
This
for their
fucked up
looks.
world.
That's true.
It has, men do enough, honestly, ladies.
No.
Men should not have to put time into their looks, ladies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to get up every night and go, I got a rock lumber Jew.
Every night.
I am super lumber Jew.
You are.
What's a rock lumber
With
Jew?
the hat to match. All right.
Little tiny plaid. With the
A sweet
flaps.
little plaid
little fur
yarmulke.
flaps.
A little plaid yarmulke.
Tiny with the
Notorious
flaps.
JEW. Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, we're having a good time. No, but I've been out there, you know, I'm chilling.
And all your dating stories, they're perfect, right?
oh,
You ain't got any horror stories.
I mean,
got
I had
any.
sex with somebody recently, which was pretty cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and they said you can spit in my mouth if you want to.
That's hot.
And I said no,
Oh.
and she was like, "Why?" And I was like, "Because I'm gonna see you again."
Oh. I thought you were gonna say, "Cause I'm gonna need that later." That's actually
No, I'm
my
very dry.
That's my spit, honey.
No, I was like, I'm gonna see you again. Like, if you guaranteed me I was never gonna see you again, yeah. But like, we're in the same social circle. I'm not spitting in your fucking face. Call your
Yeah.
parents. You know what I mean?
Really?
Call
I
your
like a spit in
fucking
the
parents.
mouth. Anyway,
I spit in the mouth. Spit in the mouth is okay.
spit in the mouth, spit
No.
in my, spit
You know
in my
what?
eye.
I feel like I'm getting. I feel like I'm fine. I'm getting. I'm older than I am because I'm like, can we just make out and do missionary for God's sake?
Yeah.
Does everything have to be so fucked up and weird?
No, that's the new perverted.
Kiss me
though.
and tell me I'm sweet and just kiss me and
Yeah.
fuck me. Like, that's
Can
all
I
I
just
want.
get Amanda hug and kiss?
Can we just do 3 out of the million positions and then go to bed for
Yeah.
God's sake?
The three sounds too exciting for what you're honestly saying.
Yeah. What's the?
I bet you go missionary
Mission,
doggy and you go,
doggy.
honestly, we'll try the third.
Missionary
next week.
doggy and her on top. And
Hey.
in that order. It's like
It's a good order.
in that
What
order.
is the name
I
for
get
the her on
tired,
top?
all right?
Yeah.
In that order. I
Yeah.
need a break at the end.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You don't finish with doggy. You can, but you don't.
Yeah.
No.
But
Unless you're trying to,
but
like,
your
get away
fucking
really quick.
arms might give out and then
Yeah.
you could hit your head on
Yeah.
their back.
What's crazy is one time I hooked up with this like gym bro and I was
Sure.
on top and the way he was like squeezing my belly like he had a thing for it. Like he was like
Oh, yeah.
excited to be with a
His
chubby,
middle finger was in your belly button
with
like
a
this.
chubby chick. Yeah, like a
He was just grabbing
Yeah.
pooch.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Full
He-
bowling ball style.
Yeah,
He was
he had me
grabbing
like a
pooch,
bowling
going
ball.
bowling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
He was,
Five pin.
he was acting like I was a clay figurine and he was molding the size.
It was a threesome, but
Yeah.
a guy was behind him, and you guys were doing the ghost thing,
Yeah.
like
You were
shaping
just-
your belly.
You were
Yeah.
just, he was just shaping you.
Yeah.
This would be better.
Yeah.
You'd be nice and tight like this.
Yeah.
He had clothespins. He had
Permanent marker tracing.
Yeah.
he had
We'll do this.
clothespins.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He gave you abs with a little
Yeah.
piece of charcoal.
Charcoal.
Charcoal is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a real French artist. He's
Yeah, that's a
What's
good
your
pull.
medium? Fat chicks.
That's a good pull. I'm an artsy guy. That's a good
Yeah.
pull.
He tried choking me, but me on top, which
Oh.
is like, you know,
Oh
I
my
could just
God.
I kind of was like, whoop,
Yeah, you could dodge that.
come
easy.
and get me. Come and
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Still breathing.
yeah.
I like choking is very strange sometimes.
hate it. It's
Okay,
bad.
one time back in the day when I was like 21 years old, I hooked up with a girl that I worked with at the restaurant I worked at,
Oh, yeah.
and we started having sex, and like the first maybe 12 seconds, she went, "What? You're not even gonna fucking choke me?" And I was like, "I don't even know you, lady. Like, what a crazy risk to take." Just to be like, hope she loves all this pressure.
Yeah.
And just to be like, hope this works. What an insane risk. That is quite the shot in the dark for someone you've never met. I always thought that
yeah.
was so, and she was like, ugh, and she like was disappointed in me.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know your things.
Right. And yeah, having it the other way where it's like people just gonna knock me out.
Yeah.
Like,
People just take
holy
one look at your face and they go, she'll love
Holy
this shit.
yeah. Like, she needs a nap.
She'll love this.
Yeah. And it's
We finish each other's punches. We're meant for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've talked to her for 15 minutes. I know everything.
and it's never in the dainty way. They always like
Like aggressive stepdad.
Yeah.
They'll fuck you up.
they always headlock me.
Yeah.
My hair's all messed up. They noogie my ass.
They noogie.
What the
You
hell?
like that penis, huh? Stupid.
Rubbing the cum in.
Stupid. You're fun. You're really fun.
Noogie me with the penis, and then the penis is like he takes it away, and the hair's all standing up. It's, like it's attached to
He
it.
gets a balloon.
He gets me. Yeah.
It's the condom.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But have you guys been close to like? Have you guys been choked?
Have I been choked?
Girls can be into that.
I shut
I've
it
had
down. I
people
shut
ask
it
me
down
to-
right away. Actually,
Yeah.
don't touch me.
I've been close to like the feeling where you
No
might
fucking touch me.
you might pass out
Yeah.
is actually so scary.
I bet it's cool as
fucked
hell.
up.
It's not. It feels scary
Yeah.
to lose consciousness. It's like, oh my
Whoa.
god.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
don't
One
good.
time a girl was on my face and she didn't respond to the tap out. That's the closest it's ever been. She thought I was like, I don't know, tapping at a board. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you were whistling down there. All right, sunny day. pleasant. Great echo. Great
Yeah, it
acoustics
was,
down
yes,
there.
it was that type of whistle where you
Yeah.
have to put your fingers in.
Oh,
but it
one
was,
of the
Yeah.
cool
but it was
guy
the labia.
whistles? A dog owner whistle? Yeah.
Yeah.
Only whores can hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
One
Sorry.
time, one time,
That's not that show.
one time I was having sex and I was super duper drunk off Growers ciders.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Nice.
Had about 9
Oh,
of those,
so much
steaming
sugar.
drunk. And a girl was on top of me and I was slapping her butt and I mistimed our rhythm and I slapped myself in both my testicles.
Ooh.
And think about how hard you slap butts when you fuck. I slapped my balls so hard she felt me go soft inside of her and she went, "You all right?"
Oh no.
And then
That's
I
the
threw up in
worst.
the bathroom.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Want to hear something embarrassing?
Yeah.
I have what is known as a low butt crack. It's just shorter than normal. It's like shorter. Most people, when they spank me, they will spank my lower back. They miss my ass by a lot. By a lot.
Like your spinal cord has been rocked from
Yeah.
It's inching up out of me. Every year it gets a little higher.
Yeah, you have sex-related spinal
Yeah.
bifida. Holy shit.
Just getting smacked
Yeah.
in the back.
That's
I
what.
just
Yeah.
get it's like a coach if he was inappropriate. You know, it's like
Yeah.
good job, champ, but it's like, oh, that's a little low for a coach, but it's way too high for a lover.
for a lover.
You know, it's like your coach wants to be your lover, but
Yeah.
he's still shoe shy.
And they always do.
He's too shy.
They
to
always
and
do,
they always
you know?
Fucking do.
Coaches.
Those guys, they've got stamina for all the team. I don't know. What it is. They got a little stamina for everyone.
Oh
Yeah,
my
they do.
god.
Oh my
Breakups
God.
are tough too.
Breakups are-
Anyway. Shit's, yeah. I mean, I'm stoked.
Yeah, to be single.
It comes in waves. It
Yeah.
always does. Even
Yeah.
when you have to do something like that, it sucks because a lot of emotions come out of you. But you're like, every day, you know, it's like, you know how some people who have Parkinson's, like, it doesn't happen till like noon.
Yeah, like
You know
a
what I mean?
sundown.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, is that sundowning?
Sundowning.
If it's Parkinson's?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
No,
That's
so some people who
Alzheimer's.
have
Or-
Parkinson's don't start shaking till noon. What I'm saying is, around noon every day, I get like a couple waves of like, oh, I do kind of miss her laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then around 4, I'm like, I'm good. I'm
Yeah,
chilling.
it's
I'm gonna
party-
play video games. And then
Party
it's all good.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question. Do you, because there is that certain time of like, yeah, like it's invading your head at a certain point of like, yeah, around that time where it's like you're just doing something, all of a sudden like it enters.
Yes.
And then you're like, oh, this sucks. But then as it gets a little later, you're not thinking about them, but there is that weird moment where you almost like try to trigger being upset. Like you go,
Yeah.
what if we were holding her? And then you go, she sucks. Like, and then
Yeah.
that's the moment.
Yeah. Oh
Where you-
yeah. I'll do like I'll be doing something at my house, and for real, I'll be like, she wouldn't mind this. Like, she'd like this movie. I don't know, something like
Yeah.
that.
She wouldn't mind this.
Yeah, the idea I had, I could I could talk out loud right now and she'd laugh, but then like,
Oh,
but
yeah.
then I'm like, but broke up for
Yeah.
a fucking reason.
Yeah,
Come on.
exactly.
Honestly, part of the worst part about a breakup, especially for a comic, I think, is like my audience is gone. Like you just
Yeah.
have a
You're
20.
my toughest critic. It's one or the other, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's good.
okay.
Like both are great, but like yeah,
Yeah.
someone who's laughing at everything you say, come on, fake, fake ass.
Fake.
Be rude.
Bitch.
It's always nice to find someone who's
Yeah.
like, that's actually not funny, and you're like, okay, sorry, love you.
Yeah.
Oh,
You need that in your life.
oh yeah. You need
Yeah.
someone to really not be your supporter.
You need
That's what you
someone
really
to go.
want.
You need someone to go. Don't ever say that out loud ever again.
That is fine. Have you ever dated someone where it had to end because it felt too easy in that sense? Like, oh, like this feels like this is like the humor version of like jingling my keys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, I know
Weird laugh,
exactly.
only me.
Yeah, I know
And then I
exactly.
did it,
because
and
they're
I
a
did it
child.
immediately.
That's what.
I know exactly what. Yeah, you ever date a baby? Yeah. Yeah. It's just like there's things that should happen where you're like, you gave me an easy laugh on that. You fucking come on.
Yeah.
Like, but
Yeah.
and then you're like, this isn't hard enough.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want it. Yeah, I don't think anyone should date an easy laugh.
No. Or even not even an easy laugh, but someone who's like never heard anything in their life. Right? So you say
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, me pussy ass. And they're like, stop. Did you just hear what you said?
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop.
That's like everyone's sibling.
Pussy yeah. it is, it
Everyone's
is.
sibling is like, what? And you're like, you've
Yeah.
heard cock before.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
It's all good. Like
Yeah.
you could say funny shit. Say fucked up stuff
I
all
love
the
the
time.
like, stop. No, you didn't. Just
No,
say
Dean,
that.
Did you
No,
just come
no.
up with that?
Yeah.
Cock?
Wait, what? We're
Yeah.
in Firehouse Subs right now. You can't say that.
Yeah.
And you're like, you can.
You can't.
You
They
fully
won't.
can in Firehouse Subs.
That's how Fire
Be
House
like,
Subs
my
was
ass
made.
is leaking.
Yeah.
And then, well, everyone. Place goes insane.
Yeah. Babe, I checked the rules.
Place goes
You
insane.
can't.
I'm in the pocket at Firehouse.
Take a
It's
6 inch for
crazy.
free. You're one of us.
I'm in the pocket at Firehouse. And I won't be donating.
I only barely got that joke.
Me neither, but it was fun sounding. I'm the easy laugh in the relationship.
Yeah.
No stop with
Yeah.
words.
You are the easy laugh. You're
I
an
am
easy
an easy
laugher.
laugh.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
fun to laugh.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh.
The boys.
They
get it.
fucking boys.
Wah, 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 wah. You know what I'm saying?
But also, I do have like, because people go, "Oh, that was a fake laugh. This was a real laugh." It's like it's become too intertwined that actually sometimes I don't know if I'm doing a fake laugh or not. Does that make sense?
No.
Because also sometimes, here's the tough thing though too. So especially like in a comedy show like this, if it's pretty empty, I'll be in the back, and sometimes you'll get a huge laugh out of me, and someone will be like, "Whoa, he really thought that was funny," but they don't realize I'm laughing at, "Oh, he made that joke. Could have been funny, but like the emptiness of the room made me laugh."
Yeah.
And
I'm
I can't
actually-
hold in how hard that's making
I'm
me
straight
laugh.
up uncomfortable, and I
Yeah.
need to let out an audible
Yeah.
siren.
Yes.
And what that was a
Yes.
big belly
It's
laugh
actually-
that I
yes.
faked like
Yes.
fucking crazy.
It's an anxiety noise.
Yeah.
You know how like sometimes Yorkies they look like they're smiling but they're actually horrified.
They're growling
Yeah.
at you.
I laugh the
Oh,
hardest.
he likes it.
I laugh the hardest like that, where like if there's not a lot of people and someone's being pretty funny, like I'll laugh really hard. But if I'm at a show in the audience and it's packed, you'll hear this out of me. You'll hear that's funny, because I don't want to match anyone
That's
else. Like
awesome.
I'm the one who's like I'm a that's funny guy.
Yeah.
For sure. 'Cause I don't
That's
have time.
great.
good.
I get tired. I
Oh,
don't know.
that's good. There was one time
Oh,
where there
that's
was
very clever.
a comic up here who was doing some kind of fart jokes where it's like a fart would play. I don't know if I'm blowing up his joke. No, I don't think so. And then his whole joke was that he was farting, but it was whatever. Everyone was laughing at that. That's how a bit should go.
Sure.
Lady up front stands up, turns around. Stop laughing at him.
What?
It's not funny. You guys are being
He's farting. He has struggle farting.
His body's different.
And it was like the most obvious, like,
Dave.
it was the most obvious farts out. What?
Nothing. He just did the laugh.
No, no, that was real.
You just did
never
it.
real.
That
It's
was
never
real.
I don't know. By the way he shut it down, it looked fucking fake as hell.
Oh,
I
because
never-
I just
You
end my laughs quick.
Yeah.
I do
you
that.
just did that.
He needs to smize after every laugh.
He did look up
Yeah.
and all feel
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah.
I swear,
Okay.
to God, it's just I'm a quick laugher
You're-
too.
aw.
Like I like to move on to the next thing because I believe in what you got coming.
Yeah, you got
I'm
something.
invested in your
Yeah.
future.
Yeah.
Alright, my bad.
That being
brother.
said, we're gonna kick you off.
Okay, that's
We
all good.
got-
Yeah, I've been up here for too long.
Okay. Big round of applause for Dean
Thank you, guys.
Hebscher,
Yeah.
Thank you.
everyone. We should have someone else coming up.
That was great.
Here
Oh
we
yeah, we
go.
got someone
Nice.
coming up.
Hell yeah. We got guests on guests for
That's
you
right.
guys.
Guess on guess on guess,
Yeah.
and then one more. Wait, no. Guess
No.
on guess on guess.
Yeah, guess on guess on guests. And we're a guest. They don't know us. We could be guests.
That's true.
We're all kind of a guest in our body before it returns to the soil.
Whoa. Let's move on.
Okay, everyone. Big round of applause for Thea Rainford. Woo-woo.
I want you guys to know the couple's back.
Oh, they're back.
But they're hiding in the back.
Oh, that's nice.
I told them they weren't allowed to sit back there, and she said, "Can I?" And I said,
I said, okay, I guess.
One guy's operating the camera right
Yeah.
now.
Literally. They're on the boom.
That's the funniest.
Oh, they're further?
the last row.
Yeah.
And it's funny because they're back there right now as we're talking about
Yeah.
them. That's
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
The perfect crime is to come in here for free, leave even though he said you can stay without paying, pretend to pay, and then also still stay.
Yeah.
Unless they did pay, which that's the least. That's an unperfect
Yeah.
crime. That's
Yeah.
they didn't get away with it.
They're in a trench coat right now as one person. Like
Yeah.
that, but they also paid and
Yeah.
they're allowed. I
Yeah,
don't know.
they paid, but through the middle of the coat. There you go.
Tap.
Okay.
What?
2
Yeah.
tickets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Do what
still
you
got
wanna
2
do.
tickets.
They're fucking freaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do coat checks, so it's just them on each other's.
Yeah. I think they know that it is embarrassing to be a fan of ours. And I I appreciate that and I understand that. You don't want to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
seen by us somehow.
They missed all of Dean's set. They're like, we can't. Can't sit
No,
through
and
that.
that's fair. That's a warm up. That's like for us to warm up.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh good, we got that out of the way. We're like, okay, who's the worst guest that we could maybe
Yeah,
that's not
exactly.
true.
Get him
Dean
out of
is
the
not
way.
true.
He left.
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
He's home.
He's at the back with the couple.
He left with
They're back there with all of his shit.
Is there room in the trench coat?
he's spitting in their mouths back there. It's disgusting.
And then at the end, you'll be on top. Just telling them everything.
Yeah. The order. I do like a sex itinerary.
Yes.
Itinerary.
Itinerary.
What can I say?
Itinerary.
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 Oh my God,
Yeah.
where did you guys go to school?
I looked at myself.
Are we in our school uniforms? No.
Yeah. That was my worst nightmare. It was my worst nightmare. Well, I have a secret of someone else's of Thea.
No, did I get broken up with?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And he's here to tell you. No, Thea is also dating a comic.
Yeah,
That's
right.
right.
Pretty cool. We have a accidental theme-ish,
Yeah.
kind of, almost.
Dating.
dating comics.
Dating comics.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And we had your boyfriend on the show before.
Yeah, I know. I heard all about
He
it.
talked so much shit.
I know. He told me he came out.
Yeah.
He was like, so
Yeah.
sorry.
He went so loud into the mic, but said, "Just between you and me." And then
Yeah.
said
I told you
so
guys
much.
my nipple color. Crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
We
my
brought out the
God.
Pantones. We were
Yeah.
like, which one? Pick
He's like
one.
cinnamon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a pretty one.
Thank you.
I would
Yeah.
get. Have you guys seen nipple tattoos?
Yeah.
That's a real thing. Back in the day, on Tumblr times, you could. I saw a lot of nipple tattoos that were
Heart?
hearts.
Yeah.
So you'd
We're
go
on the same side
over
of
it, and then yeah, it was hot.
Oh, wow.
I would
Yeah.
do it. I've been thinking
There was a
about it.
lot of nipple on Tumblr.
There's so much nipple.
The reason I left Tumblr is because they got rid of porn. I was like, what are we doing here?
You got rid of porn.
They got rid of porn.
You were
They,
the they got
no.
I remember.
Yeah, it was like 2016.
They
I was like,
banned
I'm
porn, and I was
fucking
like, I
done.
don't need to be here.
Yeah.
This is where I watch lesbian gifs.
I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh,
I
it's
only
on.
went on Tumblr for porn. That was the only time I ever
Yeah, me
went
too.
on.
Yeah, it's all
And
it's on
I
there.
typed out Tumblr porn. I didn't even know how to get to Tumblr and then search porn through the website. I like asked Jeeves to give me fucking Tumblr porn.
That's nice.
And it was good. I like Tumblr
That's
porn.
kind of
No, it was great.
Because sometimes you don't want the video.
No.
Sometimes
You want the
want-
amuse bouche of the GIF.
Yeah, you want to know
Yeah.
what might happen.
Yeah.
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 Oh my
And then
God, yeah.
Reddit porn. Well, I tried Reddit porn once. It's like too real.
I love
where it's
Reddit
like,
I think they've got
where
too
it's
many
like-
categories. I don't want to know.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it.
But because it's so amateur, like I like an amateur. I like an amateur porn, but
Yeah.
it's so amateur where it's like the people are just ugly.
Yeah. Yes.
Like they might be pros. I don't know. They're just
That's
Yes.
actually how I feel about Twitter
They're
porn.
just
Twitter
homely.
porn is like,
yeah.
Yeah.
where did you get
Yeah,
these people?
either
Yeah.
that or the biggest, fakest.
Yeah.
You know, one time on Twitter, I saw a girl like puffing out like not spitting, but like spitting marshmallows out from her pussy.
Mm.
And sometimes it's just like that's just interesting. That's
Yeah.
just something you can't get everywhere.
That's science.
Yeah. Like wow, how did she go up and how did it?
Yeah.
How did it
I tried it with
blow?
peeps.
Can
I
you,
only
Does
had
it come
peeps
out
available.
melted? You know how it's like sometimes when you're roasting
Yeah.
marshmallows, the outer shell slips right off?
Yeah.
Is that, you know?
Yeah.
Are we all on the same page visually, everybody?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Came out
Yeah.
toasted and
Yeah.
black. And
No, that's right.
2
Yeah.
grams?
Yeah.
I like mine really charred. Keep it in there for a while.
Oh.
Just so
Aw.
happy.
Oh, with that graham cracker
Yeah.
labia. What?
And you know when you eat too
Sorry.
many marshmallows and then the sides of your mouth get white? I
Yes.
picture that's what.
Yes, exactly.
Like the sides of it
Oh.
get kind of creamy. Anyway.
Speaking of
Hated
Reddit
that.
porn, there was this one really fun time where, because I'm subscribed to a couple.
Reddit's?
Yeah, Reddit's porn.
You can
Reddit's porn?
You can
Reddit's
subscribe?
porn. Yeah, of course. So you like join the subreddit.
Your
Yeah.
name?
No.
attached?
I used to have a fake, not a fake porn subreddit. Like I used to have like a porn Reddit account
You-
for all of the weird fucked up shit. It was really
Not
fun.
like you ran a subreddit.
No,
Did
I
you
wasn't a
run-
mod. That'd be fucked up.
Whoa, that would be nuts.
I moderate our tits. That's huge. That's a big deal.
Oh yeah.
Not milfy enough,
That's a
actually.
LinkedIn
Yeah.
You
credit.
clearly don't have a kid.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, what does really do get specific with like Reddit porn. It will be like r/ like one nipple's fucked, and it'll be like, and there'll be 1,000 posts, and it's like, and they have a specific OnlyFans, and guys are like gorgeous. But I remember this one time I was subscribed to Pog, which is fat ass white girl.
Oh, I learned about this.
Yes.
I think it's racist, but go on.
Why?
Well, come on. Like, let the Latinas and the blacks have fat ass at least.
No, we'll ban them. I'm a mod for that one. We'll ban them. You're shadow banned.
White women can't have everything. Let us have a fat ass at least. But go on.
One time I saw a post.
White passing Latina, you're like, not a fucking chance.
No, I
Oh yeah,
can't.
white. What would that be? Fat ass, white passing Latina
Yeah.
ass. What? Okay.
Don't say it like you
Girl.
don't run it. What would that even fucking
Oh, I
be?
love
What would
Clark.
that even- what would that even be?
No, so there was one where it was fat ass white girl,
Sure.
and a girl took a photo and was like, "What do you think about this guy?" And you would think porn, everyone will just go hot,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
It was a girl with like huge tits, and she was like this, and all the comments were like, Not a fat ass. Please get off of this. What's up with diluting this awesome subreddit with this unthematic tits? And people were pissed.
Oh my god.
And it was awesome.
Wait, so it means literally fat
ass.
fat butt.
Get your tits out of here.
Gods to,
Oh.
Some guys
Yeah.
hate tit, from what I hear.
Yeah.
We're gonna kick you out, but we're gonna watch you leave. You know?
Tits.
Is it- Come on.
That's the tagline on it.
That's right.
You're like saying it like, wouldn't that be kind of funny? Wouldn't it be hilarious if that was?
That's
what
your
it was?
elevator pitch for like making a bigger thing.
Pog.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I know, it was weird.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, so
We're
you're
watching
into
porn.
that.
Yeah.
and you're into
I've seen a lot of the porn subreddits. Because then also there's
no,
like,
you?
there's a big
You don't look the
big
type.
guy.
You don't seem.
No, believe it or not, I'm jerking off on Reddit.
Whoa.
But world news.
Yeah, it's art.
Free Palestine.
It's almost free.
From the river to the sea.
That was a bad riff. Cut
Yeah.
that.
Cut it. It's done. We
That
don't.
shit's going on Reddit.
Not during Ramadan.
Baby, we don't know how to edit. I've never edited. I've never edited anything in my life. How's your boyfriend? Do you like it? Do you get jealous of each other? Do you think?
No, I truly, I can't. I'm so sincere when I talk about him, so
Good.
it won't be funny,
No,
unfortunately.
that's fine.
But he's great. No, he's so good, and that is not even tough for me, even a little bit. I'm just
Really?
like happy
That's
for him
nice.
all the time. I know. I've beat jealousy, so
That's
Nice.
amazing.
yeah, I know. Not for anything else though. I want everyone's body, but happy for him.
Everyone's body.
Yeah, yeah. I can
You
find
just
something
wanna
about every
try-
single body that I'd be like, I'll have
That's
that.
nice. Though. That's a good quality. I feel like to pick out, because then you're appreciating.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of things on you. that
Oh
it's
no,
like
no, no.
everyone
Then I go
appreciate
home
it.
and I'm like, why?
Like, wrong.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bad,
Ah.
bad,
yeah,
bad.
Yeah, I want to swap out like one of those little children's books where you flip
Oh,
eyes,
yeah.
eyebrows.
And it still stays your. But
Yeah.
you're cool with your face.
No.
Oh, okay.
Cool with face? No, huh?
Okay, we'll
No,
find
no,
you a
no,
new
no.
face. We're gonna find you a new face by the.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I got
You're like,
some
oh,
pics.
my boyfriend got new faces. I'm gonna get a new face.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
for the comics. There's a
Just for
thing.
lifts.
Oh.
Ah,
I'm
that's-
so sorry.
Hey.
sorry, everybody.
See, that's what I do.
that
when
is-
I-
you are nice, laugh.
when I find things funny, it's hard to like. I'm like, if I get caught off guard, I'm like, oh, oh, that Oh, you did one.
You do
oh, I
this.
liked that.
You do a horrible thing that
no.
if you catch me trying to riff too early,
Mm-hmm.
you do this thing where you match my face and speak gibberish as if you know what I'm going to
Yeah.
say. Just when you go, oh, just for...
Yeah.
And you ruin it.
Yeah, Dave will. If I say
I
a
get
funny
so
something
upset.
and he wants to riff on it, as he's thinking, he goes. Like he's about to speak for 10 minutes. He's like, oh, and
What a proper lady you are.
I
Yeah,
do,
you
I do. I quiver.
no, I'm not talking. He's
Don't
not
say that
waiting for
word.
me. He's not waiting for me to finish.
yeah.
He's waiting to think of a.
You know why?
something.
It's because
okay.
it's the transition from laughing at you
Yeah.
to working up the oxygen to then riff
Oh.
back. So I'm like,
Right. Right. The,
And then I- you know,
asthma.
the oxygen.
it's the
yeah.
asthma.
It's asthma. Okay, that's fine.
But I have a question because you just said something very interesting that it's like completely unironic of just like you talking about your boyfriend positively without making a joke or whatever. Is that hard for you or is that your natural?
No, I think like
Perspective.
in my previous relationships, I made a lot of fun of them, like too much, and I realized that is why I kept getting broken up with. So I'm
Yeah.
off that now. Trying to
So it's
stay
actually like a
happy.
conscious effort.
Yeah. I try not to be mean.
That's good. Because
That's my therapist work hard on that.
No, that's smart. Because
Yeah.
that's my problem too. I'm really working
There
on
was
that.
this time
Yeah.
I run another show on Mondays called Wheel of Comedy where we brought you on.
Yeah.
And it was something where it was like you have to hype up something, like hype us up about something in your life. And you chose your boyfriend.
So sincere.
And you made this amazing,
so
positive,
sincere, not funny.
just he's a great guy. And the whole time I was thinking about if you were on stage and got that, how you'd flatten me
Yeah.
and just destroy my reputation in front of everybody.
No, it's
I
also
can't
hard
help
because
it.
he will never talk shit about me. So
No,
I can't be. I
know.
can't be the only one.
That's-
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like that's a bad look.
Right.
That's
Would you
much
talk shit
worse.
about me?
Yeah.
He does
Oh,
all
course,
the
I
time. All
do.
the time
Good,
behind
good.
your back.
I need that. And I
I
need that.
do. No, but then at the end I go, but she's actually a good person. Because then I get worried, I shared too much, now they think
Yeah.
you're fucked.
Well, you told
Yeah.
me that you won't even talk. Like you had a problem with your therapist because they'd be like, "That's kind of messed up of her."
I'd be
and then
like,
you'd be
"Oh,
like,
fucking-
That's actually, you actually shut your fucking
I'll
mouth."
actually fucking kill you. You don't know her. I know it's just Zoom. I'll fucking find you. I'll IP address your ass. Yeah.
She's
Dox
beautiful.
You.
So.
I'm gonna dox you.
She's a fat ass white girl. That's all I need.
I actually don't. That's the thing I'm missing. I actually don't have a fat ass, just a square back. So
Oh, square ass white girls. That's on Reddit too.
Oh, yeah.
White girls,
Low butt
yeah.
crack white girl.
yeah, low back.
I'm
All
on that
back.
one.
It
I'm on
makes
that one
my-
all the
the
time.
rest of my back look huger. Like it's just a landing area.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
Is there anything
And
to
guess
do
what?
about
I'm
that?
landing
There's
on that baby.
nothing.
I'm a Boeing 747 landing on that shit.
Upside down.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
down my crack. That's so funny.
Thanks,
No,
that's
but speaking of
topical.
making a conscious effort, whenever I want to, because my natural state is like, you say something, whether it's funny or dumb or anything, I just want to say, "You're a fucking idiot." So instead, I'll say, "You're so cute. You're so cute. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. You're
Yeah.
so cute."
Oh, you verbally
try
stop.
to. I
That's
try
good. You have
to.
you have ticks
yeah.
to like.
But now
get it
it's
to
like
stop.
just condescending. It just seems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
"Oh,
sure.
that's really
Kind
cute."
of
Yeah.
was right away.
The
but
most
yeah.
horrible thing was when we first were about to start dating. I liked you too much, and you're like, "I need you to neg me, or else this won't work."
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to make fun of someone when you like them and they're commanding you to do it, or else the relationship won't work. I'll be like,
needed
"You
it.
bitch, I love you." It was just so, it was awful. Thank God the
That's really
romance
funny.
waned, and now we can do it.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
You need negging.
Yeah. I need it. I need to
Yeah.
be poked fun of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not me. I love
No?
love right away. I said I love you to Freddie 2 weeks after we met.
Nice.
Whoa.
As a joke, but
Yeah.
not really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like,
I
what if
get
I
it.
just said it as a joke
Right.
until we kind
That's
of fall in
beautiful.
love?
That's
I love
adorable.
that.
And he was like, "Baby, don't." And I was like, "No, I love you."
Baby, don't. Baby, no.
Yeah.
He was like, "That's weird." I was like, "I love you."
Oh my
When
God.
you know, you know.
When you
And I
know,
hated you right
know.
away. I said, I
You did.
Really?
I hate you.
You were like,
But you guys met through comedy. We didn't
We
meet
did.
through comedy, so I
Yeah.
feel like that's
That's
different. We
cool.
met for love.
"That's
We met
crazy."
for
yeah.
love.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
meet through
Just
comedy?
for love.
No, we met on Hinge.
Wow.
Hinge, it
Shit.
works.
You weren't hitting mics enough.
Not even a little bit. Well, he's never at a mic, so.
Yeah,
Different scene. Yeah.
No, and we met before I did comedy.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's
So we're not a
That's
comedy
beautiful.
couple in my
Did
opinion.
he inspire you to do comedy at all?
No, I was inspired previously.
You were already into
yeah,
it.
but then I saw him do it, and I was like, easy.
Nice.
I
That's
was like,
great.
Done. I can
Easy.
do it.
I'm in.
That's
Um,
cool.
Yeah, no, it's great.
It's nice that you guys are both good. Because
Thank
that's
God.
the other issue.
But
of
I
like,
actually
what if one
wasn't
of you
for a
fucking
while.
sucked?
Yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah,
for what
but-
we had to keep it under wraps because I didn't want people to think I was
Right.
fucking my way to the middle of the open mic
Right.
scene.
The thing is, it's so funny that people think you can fuck your way to the top. I've had sex with people and not gotten on their lineups and been denied.
I'm pretty sure
their
you're like
shows.
you're
Yeah.
less likely
Yeah.
to be on
Yeah,
a lineup.
oh,
if you have
absolutely.
sex
She
with
blew the
someone.
green guy from Just for Laughs, and she didn't get on anything.
I blew Vincent. That's his name, Vincent.
Vincent.
His name is Vincent.
Ew, you know his name. You did fuck him.
Damn.
What the fuck?
He also has a low butt crack.
Yeah.
Low
Yeah,
Oh
he
my
does.
God.
Yeah.
I
my
just
God.
fucked one of the extras on Just for Laughs gags. This is good.
Mama,
police officer?
it's over. What is it, mommy?
Mommy, your mommy. Oh no,
I'm mommy.
mommy, bend over.
Oh. Okay, Thea, this has been a
Yeah,
laugh
this
riot.
has been horrible.
This has been a laugh freaking riot. Keep it going for Thea Rainford,
Yeah.
everyone. Fabulous. Fabulous. Yeah, I do know Vincent. And yeah, he has a nice long nose.
That's right.
Textured, long, pointy, pointy little. You're kind of Vincent-esque.
Thank you.
In a good way.
Yeah.
No, that's my type. That's actually my type.
It is.
Is Vincent. Okay, guys, never mind. We have one last guest, but they're somewhere.
I
and they-
believe they're on the. They were just
Yeah.
here this whole time. They're
I
probably
love
making their way
I love
over.
the confidence of slowly walking up. Like
Yeah,
to
I
like
like
be like,
that.
they're getting a drink before they come. They're at the bar.
I'm always behind the curtain 45 minutes too early, just
Yeah, me too.
staring at everybody on stage,
Yeah.
waiting to get called.
And then you have to laugh at the comics jokes. Even
Yes.
if they're not good, because you know that they're looking at you. They
Yeah.
like know that you're like, but you want to be on your
Yeah,
phone.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. This is so
I
humiliating.
mean, she's
is Olivia
coming.
coming?
She's
What?
pissing, actually?
Oh my god.
Whoa. Wait,
Coming and
what?
pissing.
Oh, hey. That's pretty good.
This guy
Wait.
has the weirdest wisdom.
I remember the first time I was ever going to come, and it was cool. It's very like
It's cool.
Japanese koan. Like, what's the sound of one cock pissing or coming? Like,
yeah.
it's very cool.
This is what it sounds like when a
Ting.
I don't get this guy. I don't get this guy,
Very
but I love
interesting.
him.
I like you. You're like a beat poet.
He does. My friend does.
My friend,
Yeah.
my friend Lou likes me.
Likes me. Okay, guys. Our final guest of the night, Olivia Stadler.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. And you walked on exactly as what we were talking about. Someone like coolly walking on.
Is that what you were
Yeah,
talking
like you
about
were
before I
not.
got
You
here?
were not in a rush to get up here.
You were chilling.
Well, I was waiting for these motherfuckers to clap. You guys are the only two people here.
Oh, you were waiting for a
And
cue?
I'm already creating antagonism with you. Do you love it?
Yeah.
Endearing myself too. What was the question?
No question yet. Hello.
Hello.
This is another good.
Happy birthday.
Hey, thank you. And also happy birthday to Alex.
For
behind
real?
the booth.
Woo,
Yes.
Happy
Happy
birthday. I will say, I'm not to be this kind of girl that I look like, but it really Pisces vibes though.
I know,
for
me
sure.
too.
Really.
I thought
I know.
so.
People always
Yeah.
guess it.
Yeah.
They go Pisces.
Yeah.
And I go,
Yeah.
how do you know?
Because you're a fucking.
Because I'm crying.
Yeah,
Lover boy.
you're
You're a big
literally
lover
crying.
boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're literally crying in front of
Yeah.
me right now.
Yeah.
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 It's real. It's like Pisces are such
Yeah.
not quite love bombers, but not,
No, it's not like
quite-
you've ever accused me of
not
that
quite
ever. in your
not.
life.
They're just wounds.
Yeah, they're open. They're
Do you remember when astrology was like, "Oh, you're anything. You're amazing. Like you're creative. Like in the newspaper, you can look it up. Everything was so nice and positive."
Well, everyone's first adjective is negative. I'm Taurus. I'm stubborn, and I do identify with that.
true. Yeah, I guess so.
But also, do you remember when men used to ask girls what their sign was instead of vice versa? Like it used to
Yeah.
be. I mean, like, I don't remember
Yeah.
it because like I'm so young, but I remember like in Archie comics and
Yeah.
shit like that. They would be like that was like a pickup line for
Or-
guys to girls.
quite
I'm
literally
so
in
young.
our-
In Archie comics. Remember when you'd go pay
In
the
the
milkman
50s?
and you take mama's change to get Archie?
so
You fuck.
no, but also they were quite literally like it was in R&B songs. Like I remember it was like, "What's your sign?" Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it was the original
she
White
just
Knighting.
tried
Like
to
I
be
think it
younger
was.
to me, younger than me in front of me. That was really fucked up.
Yeah, she had just
Mhm.
introduced R&B to you, the young
Yeah.
generation.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Have
that
you
is.
heard
No,
of
like,
rhythm
That shit
and
is.
blues?
It's loud
No,
and
it's
rude.
literally
It's loud and it's rude, and I don't want to hear it.
It's literally in Bluey. No, they literally say, "Okay, nobody even got that."
What's
like a
Bluey?
really young
What's
kids
Bluey?
show. It's like a
Blue-
really
Blue's
young,
Clues?
a really young kids show.
Also
It's like an
showing my age.
Australian dog.
I keep trying to like be younger than I am. Like I keep trying to get I keep going to the Korean store and getting like kawaii shit. Kawaii means cute. So it's like little bows and whatever. But it just makes me look so much even older and like
Yeah.
more mentally ill than I am. So it's not working. I took pictures. I had a headshots recently, and I'm like, I'm gonna do one of my kawaii looks. Oh my god. I look like I have dementia. I look like your grandmother with dementia. He was like, maybe take out all the hair clips. It looks like you're trying to infantilize yourself. I'm like, I can't infantilize myself.
That's what the photographer said.
He said it looks like I'm trying to infantilize
That's
myself.
too dark.
I
That's
know.
too deep of a word.
I know, I'm like,
hey,
this
you
is
ever
how I
think
dress.
Actually
This is
chasing
literally-
something that'll never work out. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is something around you. This is what I love about Olivia. Olivia's a good friend of mine. She's always on something that seems like it's going to save her. Like she's finding the thing that's finally going to put it all together. I remember before Kauai, it was Grabba. You were like, Grabba is going to change
What's
my life.
grabba?
Grabba is Jamaican tobacco.
Oh. Grab a handful. I'm Jamaican tobacco.
Yeah, you
That
can
seems
get it
like
at-
there's
at,
no way that can be good for you.
Kensington Market. No, it's not good because I also roll it with like weed, so the filter's not like filtering like a cigarette would filter it out.
Yeah.
So I'm like just like pure tar.
Oh my
just
god.
cake in my lungs.
Yeah.
Black
So you're huffing tar, and then you're like, Hello Kitty will make me young.
This
fun-
raspy manly
Yeah.
voice.
The crazy thing is, like, you have a theory about, you know, the more like crazy or dementia-esque you are, the higher your hat
Yeah,
gets.
the higher up your hat is, the more you have dementia. You know, you see those guys like that. It's like they're gonna drive their car through
Yeah.
a Wild Wing. You know, the guys that have it this high.
But it really is the opposite for women. I feel like it's like not the opposite, but
Yeah.
the more makeup and jewels and tutus you have,
Yes.
it's like, oh, that lady is something else.
Absolutely.
She's
Oh my God.
somewhere else. Like the makeup up to there
Yes.
and the
That's true.
clips and clamps and the.
There was a time though where it's like, don't you like? There are young people though who do like. You wear like clownish makeup sometimes, like actively. I swear to God, that's what she says. She describes it as that.
I would say her makeup's very tasteful.
No. It's you're wrong. No, I'm kidding. No. No, of course, but you know what I mean when you're doing like really bright, like thick. Should I leave?
Oh,
the
I
show?
did. No, I did drop Dave off at
Yeah.
Lily's house a few days ago, and she did have green eyelids, but
Thank you.
I thought it looked cute.
I didn't
Yeah,
say
say
it looked fucking. At one point, you know what? Yeah, sure.
It was more Shrek than it was clown.
Yeah.
Well, he
Sorry, I
did
didn't
tell
mean to
us
say
you were-
something mean instead of saying you're Shrek. Sorry.
I do think that I'm gonna be one of those old ladies who don't keep up with the blush placement. You know, like it's just gonna be heavier and heavier, and I'm gonna be 90, and it's gonna be like red dots. Like I'm not gonna know.
Like Raggedy Ann.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna be able to see well, and my makeup's gonna be everywhere.
I have a question though. When you get
Yeah.
a certain age, are you gonna keep trying to look hot, or are you gonna try to look crazy? Because those are the two options, I think.
Ooh.
You know what
I
I mean?
like
You can
that.
get like the blue hair,
This
and you
is
can wear
good.
like a
Yeah.
eccentric coat, and you
Yeah.
can do the blush placement,
Mhm.
and you can just like squawk and like tell your like be weird,
Oh.
or you can try really hard to look like you're a fuckable teen, even though you're 55.
Mhm. What's
That's
the
it. Those are the only two
Those
choices.
are the only
left.
two
Yeah.
options.
Ladies, get ready.
Where does the Lily Tomlin fit?
Who's
Is
who
a-
dat?
She's from Grace and Frankie, or she's like an older.
Oh, she's like
Lady.
classy.
She's like
she's
art
celebrity.
teacher.
No, but celebrity doesn't count. as
Because
an
I would like to be
Okay.
art teacher vibes. Like you're still dressing young, but not sexy young.
Okay, because she has a whole
Like
team though
overalls.
that can like curate her image, that can
True.
pick her outfits, make her look like do the shit to her face, but they focus on like what little things she needs. And if I feel like if you are the one focusing on all the little things that will make you look good but not crazy,
Yeah.
that is
It'll
your
look
full
crazy.
life, and you don't have time to develop other interests. But if you have
That's
a whole
true.
team that can do that for you, Lily Tomlin can stay normal and like work on her art and be an interesting, cool person, because she has a whole team that's like, hey, you need like this much Botox right here, this much
Right.
filler right here, and you'll look normal and good. But I do feel like, because I try to do that, I try to do filler in a way that like is subtle, but I feel like it consumes so much of me. I feel like you actually might be less crazy if you just say, give me all of it, do all of it.
That's
Look
fun.
fucked.
Whoa.
That's my hot take.
I'm
Whoa.
scared. I get scared of filler.
Yeah.
But
know
you
that
have
it might-
beautiful cheeks and good
Thank you.
jaw
I was gonna say
structure.
that.
Thank you for a clown.
I have- I'm a
For a
mel-
clown.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say you look like a puffy clown. That's what I was gonna say.
Puffy the clown is what they
No,
call me.
it's so funny because I understand your reasoning, but it does sound so strange that celebrities are like your reasoning is, oh, there's 12 people focusing on my face, which allows me to be normal. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
weird.
I know.
I have a team of people like I'm
Well,
a,
it's like
like
same
a,
thing
for an
with, like,
F1 car or
With-
something.
Not to get too like BTS behind the scenes, but like a lot of
It's like the K-pop
Industry lingo.
industry lingo. Not to open the peel back the curtain too much, but comedians will like, you know how we have to put content like Instagram reels? We spend so much time like making the videos, putting the captions in, like scheduling it, that we can't even spend as much time like working on the actual art. Whereas the people who are the highest up, they have a whole team of people who will do that so they can focus on living the life and writing the jokes. So it's like that, but for your face.
Yeah.
Okay. Was I being like was I over explaining? You kind of got it? Okay.
In other
No,
words, yes.
no, you can stop
Yeah,
now.
you really
can-
nailed it, and then more.
Okay, well, what the fuck do you want to talk about? we can move on.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I have to put shit in my face is because I'm a mouth breather. So I had a totally like flat
Oh.
face, no chin.
Is
Oh,
that what it is?
no.
Mouth,
Mouth
breathers
breather.
get no
Mouth breather.
chin?
I finally looked it up. If you have a mouth breather,
Mhm.
then you don't like you breathe wrong,
Yeah.
and you're like this.
Do you tape your
In your
mouth
sleep?
when you sleep and
I
stuff?
can't because I'll die.
Oh no. Oh no. Maybe you should do like Coke to open up. Did you know there was medical grade Coke that like if you're getting a nose job, they sometimes like make you do Coke?
No.
My
Need-
professor told me that. He was
need
getting
that.
his something fixed
No way.
and they give you a little cocaine.
Medical grade, like sniff it or is it like
yeah, sniff it
injectable
because
cocaine?
you need to be opened up.
Yeah.
It like
Oh my
opens up
God.
your
Sinus,
ventricles or something. Yeah.
ventricles.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've gotten addicted to the
What's it
nasal
called
sprays
again?
recently, and it's been
Yeah.
really fun.
What's it called again? When you septum.
Septum.
When
Yeah.
you have a deviated
Yeah.
septum. Yeah.
That was so funny. You saw my septum recently. Sexual stuff. She saw my septum recently
What?
and was like, "Did you do a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of coke?"
One of them's
Because
bigger than the other.
Well,
Yeah,
do you have
like
one
it's-
bigger than the other?
It's always been that way.
Okay.
I don't know
Whatever
if you
you
can see it
say.
just from looking at me. I think you got to be
I
like,
know people who have one nostril bigger than the other from Coke.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
That's great. That sounds so cartoonish. They like open it
Yeah.
up to say it. Wait, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Vacuums up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Because they grow that long pinky out, and then it makes
Yeah.
their nose all fucked up from like they jab it.
My nails are too brittle lately. I couldn't even imagine like you really have to protect your Coke nail.
Yeah.
If you're right, like you really can't break it on anything.
Do people actually do that? It's
yeah.
so dirty.
Oh,
Used
people have
to,
coke
yeah.
But like
for
people that
sure.
like we would kind of interface with, or are you talking about like people
Maybe.
that
no,
like,
like someone sketch, like an old man. It's always an old man.
Yeah.
They're like
Yeah.
I
Oh!
play guitar. It's like no, you don't.
I met this old bisexual recently.
Yeah. Oh, tell the.
I met an old
Yeah.
bisexual named Jeff at a show, and he had the fucking coke now.
That's so funny.
It was crazy. Should I tell it?
And you know he's fingering bussies and pussies. You can't keep your nails long
Yeah, exactly.
for bussies and pussies.
He fists, but he keeps the pinky out like a
yeah, like
lord.
a tea. Like he's drinking tea. Quiet coyote. He's going
Yeah,
like that.
but he's bisexual, so he jerks off like this too.
Yeah. An old bisexual man. What a
Yeah.
treasure.
It was crazy. Sorry, I was at this show that was for mental health, and it was also for like LGBTQ rights. But it was like an hour and a half north, in a small town of like 2,000 products of incest. It was the weirdest group of fucking people. And there was this one guy selling his book called like I'm Bi. That's what it was called. And it was a guy who looks exactly like James Hetfield from Metallica, if you know, big soul patch and a faux hawk.
Yeah.
And it was him on a motorcycle as the cover. Not thematic at all, just like, yeah, I'd fuck me. It was crazy. The book was like 38 pages long, and he's like, "There's 44 chapters." This guy sucked. It was unbelievable. But
Well,
yeah, he had a coke now.
there's a crazy comedian who's, I mean, like, anyone, and you guys could be like, right now I'm a comedian, if you just go to an open mic and never stop going, even
Yeah.
though nobody wants you to do that. And he made a book and he hands it out, and then he made me give him a spot on my comedy
Oh
show.
my god.
After he
way.
gave it to me, and I was like, "Oh, thank you." And he's like, "Now you have to book me." And then he tried to also take the show from me. Anyways, I read the book. It's very, very interesting.
Wow.
Oh, no.
So you are plugging a book.
Well,
Can
I'm
you
not
give
going to say
the
what
title?
it is.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I can't say. I can't say what the book's called without
Outing him.
Doxing him.
Without
Yeah.
doxing.
That's how you know your book is bad. You don't want to dox an author for his book that's published. That's fucked up.
It is not published. It is not. I want to be clear. It's not published.
true.
But
It
by
is
promoting him, you're making fun
It
of
is
him.
print-
That's how bad you have to
printed
be.
out and laminated is
Oh
what I'm
my
talking about.
God.
Printed
No.
out, laminate, like
No
home
way.
lamination kit. You know,
I gotta
Holy
make
shit.
some of that. You forget sometimes you can just
you can just
do-
laminate.
Yeah.
You can just write type a book, print it out at home,
Yeah.
make a little AI photo on
Yeah.
the front,
Yeah.
print, laminate,
Yeah. You can
and
laminate
hand out a
anything.
comedy bar.
You can laminate anything.
You can laminate anything. You can
Yeah.
laminate your jizz. A gay picture.
Wait,
Are you offering that?
a gay
Oh yeah,
Really?
that's true.
picture book? Like
I don't
porn
know.
magazines? What do you mean?
Calling a porn mega picture book is hilarious.
Are you
Yeah.
talking about like the
I'll
ones
look
that
at my
like
picture.
say all the genders, like, and then it's like all like the ones that the drag queens read to people? Is that? That's what I'm talking about, right? That the drag queens read to the little kids. I know you're
I
talking
mean, yeah,
about.
You're
I'm just
surprised?
no, no,
I'm
no,
on
I'm
Twitter,
I'm
yeah.
surprised I didn't already realize that you're a guy who like keeps up with news like that. I should have had a feeling based on the way that we spoke. Like,
Yeah.
you know what they have in libraries now? I went in at night. You know?
I know. I was trying to gauge what he. I was like,
Yeah.
I wonder how he feels about that.
Yeah. I
He
wonder.
loves it. Protecting it. Oh.
You have
Yeah.
kids?
I'm
You
glad
gotta
we-
laminate your kids. You should laminate your kids.
I'm glad
they
we
can't
waited
get-
till the end of the show to find out.
Of course, it was me
That
that
was
brought
on
that
top.
kind of guy out. In the
Of course.
Yeah. You bring
Well,
the-
because you do dabble with like you always end up having, and I say this because I'm that same type of person. We're very welcoming of people who may have fucked up ideas or be on the fringes.
Oh my god, I have FaceTime calls with some of the craziest incels in Toronto comedy.
for money though. But
No, not for money. Just because I have little hell going
Just
on.
for the love of the game.
Just for the love of the game, exactly.
Yeah. Where I have like you're guilty before proven innocent look.
Yeah.
When someone they start talking, I'm like, okay.
It takes me so
Okay.
long to finally see what everyone told me not to hang out with these people for.
Yes.
Takes me so long to be
Yes.
like, oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's wild.
I have that
Yeah.
problem with I used to try to date nerds a lot.
Yeah.
Where it's I was like, oh, this guy looks like kind of really fucked up. Like nobody liked him in high school. Like he wasn't. And then it's then I'm surprised that he's fucked up
Yeah.
and nobody liked him. I was like, oh, I don't like you. Yeah, nobody likes you because you're bad. You're
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah.
And I just want to make sure you're feeling okay after she just said that.
Oh my God. Yeah. Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
She was talking about me, but
She was
I
like,
was,
"How
talking
about
about, I was talking about a beekeeper that I went on a date with.
well,
I went on a date with a guy who had like storm chasing goggles and was a beekeeper. He was a whole
God. That's why I don't know why I was I was nervous to approach you. I should have known that
Oh,
your
yeah.
history was
Oh yeah.
stupid beekeepers. I'll be
If
like,
you-
man, I'm gonna ace this.
There's like no if you are looking for a vulnerable woman, just talk to any female comedian.
Oh no. Oh, like yeah.
Yeah.
Emotionally vulnerable. Like
Emotionally,
we won't
mentally
be vulnerable.
No, no, no.
weak,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
unwell.
Soft-minded.
This is why you're friends with
Minded.
incels, because they were like, I couldn't have
'Cause
said
they're
that
like-
myself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I have
Amazing.
very high self-esteem.
All right. On that freaking note,
Oh, is that what I have to end
might be
on?
that time. No. Okay.
Oh.
One more thing.
Okay.
Is there
Or
anything? Oh,
not.
well, you know what?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
bring it back
'Kay.
to the theme that we were gonna
Yeah,
have.
dating a comic.
About because you are also, if you don't mind us saying, you are dating a comic as
I
well.
do mind. I do mind you bring it
Oh,
up.
I mean,
It's
well,
private.
we won't cut it. So just
Yeah.
this is an ambush
Yeah.
show.
You're dating the guy with the book. He's
Yeah, he is an author. No, I have dated 3 comedians in succession. So if the question is, what's that like? The question on everyone's mind. What is it like dating a comedian? I don't know what it's like to not date a comedian, because ever since I've been a comedian, I've dated comedians.
Oh, no.
Even actually, the guy I dated before I did comedy identified as a comedian,
yeah.
meaning that he had done like a
And those are the books they need to take out of schools.
And those are the books.
Comedian/Vincent.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's all the pronouns of different comedian crowd work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Can be a tough
it's
gig.
aight.
It's
Male-
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because some
I don't know any
people-
other way. I don't know
Some
any
people,
other way.
including myself, before we started dating, I was like, never.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Never unless I was like actively like really fucking in love with them. Don't fuck around because it just
Aw.
seems too close. No, but then I broke it. I want to fuck around for a bit. So, but then I'm kidding. That was a joke. But like with you, did you ever have a rule like that? Or for anyone coming into the scene, what would
No.
be your advice for like dating and within comedy?
My advice is that you should not take my advice on
Fair.
anything. But I think I don't know. I don't want to date someone who's boring and not funny.
Fair.
And with men, I feel like if they're not comics, a lot of men like they do feel that jealousy towards you. Like they don't like, or they're like, I could do it. Like I've thought about doing
Yeah.
it. It's like,
Right.
shut the.
Well, if
fuck
someone
up.
says that on a first date, I think I would not want to
Yeah,
be
no.
proceed, because then I would think that they're trying to use me or
Yeah,
something.
absolutely. Yeah.
It
happens a lot.
It is frustrating. Like it is the pool of
It's hard
people.
not to. I'm
You
such
said
a.
that.
It is. It's like you come into a new. It's like going to high school and being
Yeah.
like, ooh, these are all the boys that can have aggression.
Yeah.
So well.
And you were 82 in high
lovely,
school.
Lovely boys. I can pick on and I can groom. And, where's my hair? Weird old lady grooms them in the weird. He's at like Head and Shoulders and I don't know what I was
Oh,
saying.
no, I like
I went
it.
into a
I
weird
like it. Keep
I
it
turned
going.
into something.
Yeah, that was stream of consciousness.
I did not follow that.
No, I don't
But
know
I
either.
really
didn't- I
like you
blacked
guys
out.
together, by the way.
Thanks.
This is
Thank
working.
you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is working.
I love that. I could tell you meant it because your wrist was barely functioning. I like this.
Yeah. I like it. Take it away. Okay. Okay. Let's
You
wrap
want me
this
to
up.
leave?
I think
Yeah.
we can wrap
Okay.
it
We
up.
loved having you, Olivia. Big round of applause for Olivia Stadler. everyone.
Yeah. All right, milking it a little too hard.
Yeah, take it with you.
All right. One more time for Olivia, everybody. That was
big
very
round
nice.
of
That was good.
applause. Yeah, if you
That was
liked any
fun.
of our comics or us, Dean Hebscher, Thea Rainford, Olivia Stadler, Dave Luca, Lily Langen, you don't have to remember any of that, and they won't. And they won't.
But come back.
Yeah.
How often do you do
This
this?
happens every first Monday of the month. Kind of. We also have a real podcast on the services, and we love you all romantically.
And you know what?
Thanks for coming.
One more thing.
Yeah, or one
Sorry. Every other week, also in this room is Wheel of Comedy. Let me
Yeah,
push it for
yeah.
them. It's another great variety show. You come here a lot. Come to Wheel of Comedy. It's a great time.
Yeah.
And sorry, let's do the ender one more time. I want to join in on this ender.
I'm Lily Langen,
I'm Dave Luca.
and we love you all romantically.
Romantically.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.